Okay. It's been a while since I've done a video. Had a lot of people asking how I do the big evergreen, so I'm gonna take a moment to try to show you. Some of you may ask, well, I got sunglasses. I got a horrible sensitivity to light, so it kind of helps me get through the experience. That's why I don't do a lot of videos anymore. Anyway, on to what we have here. Instead of just doing white canvas, I got a little scene ready for you because I want to explain part of the reason my trees are noticeable is because of field of depth. Depth of field, that's a term in photography where I'll kind of paint the background scene and then lightly go over with a big hake brush and it just sets that back. So when you do your big tree, the detail in it will really make it pop. That's part of the secret there. Okay, let's see, we're just going to do a nice big tree here in the front, just show you how it works. I like to use just a small fan brush, like one that's good and can come to a point. Let's see what we can do here. Colors I just got a Mountain Mix and Phthalo Blue. So I'm just going to load that brush up. I got just a little bit of a liquid medium. I don't like to dip my brush in thin and dip in paint. I think it gets too messy. So a little bit of a medium, whether you use linseed oil, liquid, just something, just a little bit, just helps get it to a nice point there. Okay, what we're going to do? We're going to start up here. This kind of this moon glow. We've got a nice big tree going. So at first, I'm just going to establish where I want that tree to go. And now that I know a lot of people, you make Z's coming back and forth. I don't like to do that. And I think people understand to see the sides of the tree. What's real important is that you're seeing the branches coming to you. So I'll just start. I won't start at the top. I'll start down here, start popping in a couple little branches. I really want to fill that middle up. As you come out, you're going to pop out a branch. You want to fill that middle up because that's those branches coming out this way. Pop out a little branch here, pop out a little branch there. As you pop out a little branch, get some of that action with that fan brush. It creates a branch, create some limbs hanging out there. Get some more of your dark color. See that's what coming on down. These are all the branches in the middle. Then I kind of pop one out. See, we'll get some branches coming off of that. Pop one out. I want it to be nice and loose. Nice and loose. These trees growing out in the wild, they're just branches going everywhere. It's nice and loose. Don't have it look like a trimmed Christmas tree coming up farm. But use that brush to create some of that. You want to see all that stuff. You should already see how that tree, the darker color and the details making that tree just jump off the canvas. So we'll have a branch coming out here. Like I say, I like to have a lot of little branches coming. Fill up that in the middle again. We'll have some more of this dark color coming down. About there. Once again, see, I got a nice flat brush. Pop out a limb out there. Pop out a limb. Fill that middle up. That's all those branches in the middle. They're growing to the back and growing this way. Fill that tree up. Get some more of your dark color. Fill it up down at the bottom. Pop a limb out. You see, I'm creating just creating some extra limbs out there. I'm not pressing on this brush. I'm not pushing on let it bend. I'm just using the tips of the brush. Let all those little things happen. But what you want to see all that negative space in between the limbs. You want to see that. Let that limb come out. Now you can have your tree as full as you want, or if you don't like that many limbs, you don't have to do this many limbs. I like a nice full tree that you can walk in and hang some ornaments on. All right, let's fill that middle up. Get some branches coming out here. Fill that middle up. Really tap in there, get some of the color. That's what gives you the texture for your highlights to stick. Have a little bit of that coming down. You have a little bit of shadow coming in with that. You can do all that later. All right, now you got all that color on there. Now we'll go to a liner brush, give just a little bit of detail with a little bit of my liquid medium liner brush. I'll pull up a couple little limbs on the top, because like I said, this detail is what's going to make this tree jump off that background. That background slightly blurred. That'll make this tree come off. You can have a couple little things coming off these, but what I like to do, I'm going to show you. If you take a clean brush, you can pull down on some of these. and give the illusion of a few needles. Just a few, just a few here and there. Just pull down, you get the feel of a few needles. Just pull that down a little bit. Now the highlight is what really makes this tree jump out. Let me look at that tree, looks like I need a little more. Looks like I need a little more down my, look at my camera there. I need a little bit more of a branch coming out here. Build that tree up, build that tree up. Yeah, that looks better. Have it. Never have it flat at the bottom. Trees are around. You want to see some of the branches coming out this way. Trees are around. Anyway, now let's go to our highlight. Our highlight, I like to go with phthalo blue. Phthalo blue, a little bit of white, and a little bit of a thin medium just to thin it down. So you see I got a little bit of phthalo blue, a little bit of white, a little bit of a thin medium. I push into that, really get that brush loose. Push in. So I got that brush loose and open up. I'm just going lightly. You got to think about where the light is. It's kind of behind the tree, so you can start really. If you had a light source over here, you want to start on this side and work your way to the back. But it's just kind of a touch. Just kind of a touch here and there. Let me turn that brush over. A touch here and there in the middle. Touch here in the middle. Get more of the blue here. Turn that down a little bit. So I'm just kind of touching here in the middle. Even though you got these row of branches coming around this way, you wouldn't just see them all nice and straight there. You'll see some of the branches going this way, some of those branches going that way. Just kind of touch it in. Don't get your brush going straight up down, but have it turn a little bit. Keep loading that brush up. Keep lots of paint on there. Come out to the edge. So once you start picking up all that dark color, go back and get some more color. Just kind of lightly touch here and there. Just give you a illusion. You see all those. This is why I like to use that small frame brush. You get all this little detail going on. You see, I haven't spent much time on this tree at all. I haven't spent much time on this tree at all. Just kind of touch here and there. Touch here and there. See, what you don't want to do is see that row of limbs come this way. Kind of break that up. Have your brush dancing around a little bit. Get a little bit of variety going in the branches. Kind of touch it, but don't overdo this. It's so easy to overdo. So you get a little bit of that highlight up here, not much. A little bit of that highlight. A little bit of that highlight. Now I hope you see how very little time I spent on this tree to get a very believable tree. And using those dark colors there, I see a little bright in the middle. My color's a little bright. You can always go in with a little blue, kind of tone those bright spots down a little bit. But see, I'm just barely touching with that brush. I'm not letting that brush spin. I'm letting the ends of the bristles do the work. Over here on the very outside edge, you could have a couple little things kind of highlighted, a couple little things. Right up there in the end. You see how very little time I spent on that tree. You got a very nice, believable tree. And what I said from the beginning, the depth of field, the field of depth, that's a term of photography where that background is kind of a little fuzzy, little out of focus, and that's what makes that tree pop off. Now, you can see this nice path going all the way back there, because that being a little fuzzy back there, it really creates some distance. Over here you create, a little cabin, a little shack, a little outhouse, anything you want over here. I just really wanted to show how you did that tree. We'll just put a little snow here to set him on the ground, and how easy and how quick you can come up with a tree. The worst thing to do is overdo it, as I keep going in. So you don't want to overdo it. You want to make sure you save all those dark values there. And that's why I don't use black. I use mountain mix and blue, because that gives you this shadowy kind of color. If you use black, it's a dull kind of color. So don't use black. The mountain mix and Prussian blue and phthalo blue and white and highlights. And I hope you can see that. But you look around, you can always overwork. I see maybe a little bit of highlight here, a little bit of highlight there. You don't want to overwork, but look, I think you see so much more detail here than when you see in the standard tree. So try this method. Let me know how it works for you. Like I say, I like using the little brush because you get so much more detail, it gives you so much more control, and you get all this action going on. So I gotta get a better mic. Sorry about the sound quality of this. If it's a little off, I sold my mic, sold my equipment. Wasn't gonna do videos anymore, but here we are, doing another video. So anyway, hope you like what you see here. Hope you put it to use, because it can really make a difference in your paintings if that tree up front really just jumps off of that canvas. So anyway, thanks for watching. Let me know. Get a hold of me. You'll see my email at the end of this. I'm on Facebook. Like, follow, whatever you want to do. But I will try to do this whole scene in another video coming up. Today I just wanted to do the trees. All right. Thanks for watching. Peace out.